I've had a couple guns pulled on me in Florida, though.
Really?
Had a couple guns pulled on me in Florida.
Jeez. At Walmart, or where were you?
A pawn shop.
Okay.
Twice. Usually not when they're big, though. When all the people that I met that are legit guys, they're on a good track. You know, it's like they see the vision. They're not caring about the views or anything. Like for me, I didn't care. When I got like 10,000 views, I was like, 10,000 people seen that. It was the same type of feeling when I got 1 million or 10 million.
If I'm like filming everything I'm doing.
What's the joy in life anymore?
Yeah.
It's like you're going out there to get a clip. You're live streaming. That totally rips you of life, in my opinion. If you can't figure out as a creator how to somehow bring your fans into it to support you either with merch or some sort of business venture, you're screwed.
You can't rely on views anymore. All right, guys, we got Brenden on the show here. Met him in person at Power Slap a year ago, but we've talked online for a while, right?
Oh, yeah, a couple years now.
Yeah, we got a lot of mutual friends.
Yeah, no, you're always networking with people. Pretty much all my friends have known you at one point or another.
Yeah.
Because you've been into a lot of stuff before the podcast game.
Yeah, before the pod, I was in crypto, I was in NFTs, I was in e-commerce, drop shipping, trying to be an influencer. I've done it all.
That's crazy,
You know?
man. This is crazy where we're at today, you know? And how the landscape has changed. You've probably seen it change real time now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to go viral now, it's different than, I know you went really viral during the COVID days, right?
Oh, yes. That's actually what boosted me up. So let me tell the story. During COVID, with pranks, everybody was crazy with COVID. You know that.
Yeah.
But the pranking community, they're a little conservative. They didn't really care. But even the Nelk boys, they were doing the Zoom call pranks and all that. I said, how can we prank people during COVID? You can't in LA. You can't in Chicago. Everything was shut down. Walmarts, you had to stay 6 feet away from people. How do you prank somebody? Also, with the masks, you can't get their real reaction.
Right.
Forget about it. So basically what I did was I moved to Indiana. They didn't care about the COVID at all. Obviously, Florida was a similar story, but with Indiana, that was what boosted me from 100,000 followers to like 2 million.
Wow.
In like 2 months.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So you literally moved your entire life just to go viral.
And it worked. It worked literally just because Indiana was so loose.
I didn't know Indiana was like that because they don't really get talked about like that during COVID. So shout out to Indiana for not being dumb.
Huge shout out to Indiana, I swear. But it did backfire on them, though.
Did it?
In August, you know, they had the whole shutdown and then the summer of COVID. In August, they started cracking down on that shit. People at Walmart were telling me, essentially, they were fining Walmarts $1,000 a person that wasn't wearing masks.
Damn.
So I don't know how they enforce that. A lot of the Walmarts were like, why start now?
Yeah.
But somehow they had some government agency force that.
That's their whole monthly check, $1,000.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
It's insane. I couldn't believe it.
So then did you move to Florida after that?
At that point, things started to chill out a little bit. Other states started being a little bit looser. I have filmed a lot in Florida, though.
Okay.
If you notice, like 2021 was like my Florida era.
Got it. I'm sure you get some good reactions in Florida.
Oh, man. Okay. Yes, of course. Now, I've had a couple guns pulled on me in Florida, though.
Really?
Had a couple guns pulled on me in Florida.
Jeez. At Walmart, or where were you?
A pawn shop.
Okay.
Twice at a pawn shop.
So was it the owner of the store?
It once was the owner of the store, once was a customer.
Jeez.
The owner of the store, that's the thing about my pranks. Let me set this up. I know you watch my stuff, but for any viewers, my stuff is very clean. They're, PG-13, no harassment. So why they pull a gun out on me is crazy. You know, there's a kid that got shot. He might have died. Might have to fact check that. He might have died for doing a prank recently. He was borderline on harassing the people. I don't do that. So it's crazy when I get those type of threats because my stuff is practical jokes.
Yeah, you're very wholesome with it.
I try to be.
Yeah, you'll walk up and be like, do you want to buy this for $1 and some mystery box or whatever? Nothing crazy, right?
Nothing crazy. You know, it's never been anything that could even be considered harassment.
Yeah.
That's why I've never been sued, and all these other people are getting sued left and right.
Yeah. Knock on wood, right?
Literally.
Got
This
some wood
is a
right
wood
here.
Table.
Yeah, a lot of lawsuits right now. I just saw the Luke Belmar one this morning.
Oh, is that right?
Did you see that one?
I did not see that the outcome had come out, but I know about it.
There's no outcome, but I think the lawsuit went public. The Steve Tan guy posted it everywhere.
That's insane.
But yeah, now Sean Strickland might sue Derek Moneyberg.
Oh my god. Now we're getting to Derek Moneyberg, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about that guy?
He's been on the show twice.
Okay.
So I want to not be biased because, like, I wouldn't say we're friends, but I guess we talk.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into his business enough to know if it's a scam. That's my thing. Like, I try to judge people off, like, my experiences with them.
Yeah, we were just having a conversation about how scams are kind of murky these days, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, Ty Lopez just got caught up in a case for scamming. I don't know if you saw that one.
I seen that. That was a long time coming.
Yeah.
But, he sells courses. Like, what's the big deal? What exactly is he currently being sued
He
for?
raised a lot of money to bring back bankrupt companies like Models and Pier 1 Imports and stuff like that. And then all the companies failed. And then allegedly he ran off with some of the money. Paid
Man,
himself.
you know who did that exact same thing, but on a huge scale? I forget the guy's name. He's the CEO. I'm not making this up for comedic relief. He's the CEO of Sears and Kmart. He used Sears and Kmart literally as a shell company
Wow.
to funnel money. It was a big real estate scam. That's something you really got to look into.
I don't think I'll ever raise money. The risk to reward just isn't there.
Yeah, it sounds
Because then you're dealing with
pretty
other
scary.
people's money. Like, if you fuck up, like,
I
they're
mean,
gonna
when
come
you
after
go that high with it, like, God, what was this guy's name? The CEO.
I used to
of
go to
Kmart.
Kmart.
I mean, first off, it's a red flag when in 2006 he buys Kmart and Sears, hoping to turn it around.
Yeah.
That is a big red flag, okay?
Yeah.
But essentially, he had raised money from investors to turn it around, but really, he was using it as a shell company for his real estate company because he wanted to buy up all the places. Sears literally owned a majority of the malls in the United States, which a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
So that's what made Sears so valuable, and why anybody would even want to buy it. But
Yeah, who knows, man? Some people will say as soon as you launch a course, you're a scammer. So it's all
Yeah.
kind of subjective, I feel like.
definitely,
My whole thing
subjective.
with it is, like, if you're intentionally stealing money or, like, being fraudulent, that's a scam to me.
Yeah, like a blatant I scammed
Yeah,
you.
but if you're selling a course and you mean well, you're actually trying to help people, and then, like, people just don't get value, I don't know if that's a scam.
I agree with that. I will say this. In 2021, something that verged on a scam, but I don't know what you think about it, the NFT craze.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. As many ad deals as I was offered for an NFT to promote one, to make one, I didn't do any of them because I'm like, this seems a little strange. And what did you think of the whole NFT craze? Because
A lot of them were scams. There's
Seemed
still
like
a
it.
few that are around. Like, I was just at ComplexCon this weekend. Bored Ape Yacht Club had a whole section with 2 to 3 hour line the whole time.
these things are still selling.
Only the top ones.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're not really selling. They're like down 80-90%, but they're still trying to, like, get by.
I mean, like Bored Apes, CryptoPunk.
CryptoPunk.
These were the big ones.
Yeah.
I expected those to stick around, but they did dip.
A
hella.
lot. Yeah. I lost
Hella.
hundreds of thousands off my NFTs.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
glad I didn't listen to FaZe Banks. He told me to buy a bunch of those. FaZe Banks, if you're watching.
Well, to be fair to him, depending on when he told you to buy them, you could have made money.
I believe he had good intentions. He seems like a decent guy.
Yeah. He's caught up in some stuff now, too, though.
I don't know what it's about because I defended him in a comment section
Yeah.
and I got a bunch of heat for it.
Some
so.
crypto coin. I didn't follow it extensively, but anytime there's a crypto coin and an influencer launching it, it just never seems to go well.
Sounds like a scam immediately.
It just never goes well. Even if
It
they mean
hasn't.
well, like, even if they want to, like, launch a coin and have their fans make money, it
I
just
don't know one that did. I mean, even Logan Paul's was just completely a chaotic mess. So I can't think of one. Do you know any off the top of your head? I can't
not
think of one.
long term. No, maybe Iggy Azalea for a little bit, but no, that
That is the last one I would have guessed worked in that craze.
yeah, she lasted a few months, maybe even a year. But no, Hawk Tua was a flop.
Dude, one day in, it was a complete disaster.
Yeah, Logan's was a flop. It's not a good idea. I'm sure you've been offered stupid money to launch a coin too.
Crab Coin, 2021. They offered me to launch that. I couldn't understand what they were saying. The way they pitch it is so scummy too.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're admitting it's a scam. So there's a lot of respect. It's like, well, at least you're admitting it's a scam, but I don't want to be involved in
Yeah.
it, you know?
I'm sure you get offered all sorts of weird deals.
I have. You got to learn how to filter through them.
Yeah, because with your viewership, I mean, how many views at your peak were you getting a month?
At my peak, 1 billion views a month.
Holy
1 billion views. So when YouTube Shorts launched, I was basically catering my TikTok videos over to that, just repurposing them over to YouTube Shorts. And I think I got like 35 million views in one day of just posting 8 of my videos onto that. So they were desperate when they first launched.
Onto Shorts?
Yep, onto Shorts.
Wow.
So TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat, Facebook, we added it up, and it's quite a lot.
Dude, that's nuts. So it must have gotten difficult to film because you were getting recognized.
Yes. So back to the Florida thing. Go in the rural parts of Florida to prank. Because not only do you get recognized a lot because of your viewership, you essentially put a target on your back because, think about it, I prank somebody, they're all in cahoots with other shops in the area.
Right.
Like, did you see this? And word gets around fast. So even if you're not super famous, you're still going to get recognized for doing something so specific, like trying to offer them a box with a question mark on it. That is a very specific thing. So, yeah, basically, I did get recognized a lot, but moving around, don't stay in one place for too long.
That's why when I watch, like, Impractical Jokers, I'm like, how do you not recognize these people by now?
You want me to tell you how to do it?
How?
I'm going to tell you how to do it.
You know how?
I know how.
I got to hear this.
All right, here we go. They kind of set it up. It's not staged. It's just a little bit set up, and there is a difference. They will have basically put together a group chat or something. You notice they're not on the streets as much as they used to be.
Right.
They'll put group chats together and bring the people and put Murr or Q or somebody sitting right in front of them. And you can tell, okay? Like, you're Sean Kelly, you're big. You got a lot of views. Somebody looks at you, you know when they're about to recognize you, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody gives a little sprinkle of that, they say that person's going to blow this thing. Get him out.
Whoa.
So they kind of, basically Murr will go right up to him like, hey, thanks for coming to the seminar. And he'll know just by looking in their eyes. They might recognize me. So
wow.
That's how they do that.
Interesting.
That's how they get away with it.
That makes sense because they do a lot of private classrooms now and like.
In 2025, I don't think they're even on the streets anymore. They're just too big.
They can't be. They're way too big.
New York City, come on.
No, there's no shot, dude.
No
I used
chance.
to watch that show all the time. The fact that they're still around is impressive.
I mean, they have longevity. You know, you see a lot of these prank YouTubers, as they get old, it gets so tired. You, as a viewer, it gets very tired. I've been concerned about that for myself. I'm like, I got to alter my content a little bit. But with the Impractical Jokers, they came in a little older, and it worked for whatever reason.
Have you found yourself pivoting from what you used to do to new types of content?
I have, but there's just that bone in me that always wants to do pranks.
Yeah.
I always want to mess with people. I live for the reactions. You know how it is.
Yeah. It's like adrenaline for you, right?
Oh, yes. You know, I go into a different zone when I'm pranking people.
I love how you keep a straight face. It's impressive.
Thank you, bro.
Have you ever broke character before?
Oh, there's been a few times.
You just couldn't hold in the laugh or whatever?
I think when I know the video's failing, I'm like, it's screwed anyways. Let me just laugh because this is funny as shit. You know, some of them are really funny.
Yeah.
And it's not because of me; it's because of them. You know, without the reaction, you got nothing essentially.
Yeah. Which reaction got the most views?
Oh, was it maybe I'm not from out here? That was a meme. This kid, he worked at Walmart. It was in the early days of the Edgar haircut. Remember this?
Edgar
meme?
haircut. Which one was that?
It was, you kind of got the haircut down to here. Kind of that Dumb and Dumber Jim Carrey haircut.
Okay, I think I saw that.
Yeah, this kid had red shoes on. He was really small, but he was acting like he was from the streets.
Yeah.
After I did my prank, basically I showed him a picture of his girlfriend. I said, hey, can you change my wallpaper to this picture? Because he worked in tech. And he's like, oh, man, I'm not from out here. You know, I could take you down. Like, he basically threatened to kill me.
Damn.
But once we told him a prank, he was cool about it. But then, as I heard, because the video got so many views, people started going to his workplace and harassing him.
Holy shit.
I felt bad because then I heard he moved to another state.
Just because of that?
Just because of that.
Dude.
I felt a little bad.
That's
I'm just
nuts.
going to be honest with you.
That's nuts.
Also, to note, we were going to have a boxing match because we're similar in size. He never responded to me, so I guess he wasn't after the clout.
Okay. He just wanted some privacy.
He was not after the clout.
Have you seen the guy doing the come in my butt pranks?
I've seen it.
What do you think of that one?
I wonder if some of them are staged.
Oh, 100%.
I wonder if some of them are staged. They're staged.
I think he started off legit, and then it's got to be hard to find people that are willing to do that.
Dude, no way.
Yeah.
No way he could put out 5 clips a day.
Yeah, now he's doing 5 a day.
It's sad because he seemed pretty original to me, and I hate to see somebody go down like that.
It was an original idea, which I like, but there's just no way. Once you go viral so many times, people are going to catch on, right?
Yeah, it's unlikely that that guy is actually getting real reactions out of these people.
Yeah.
It's very unlikely.
How often do you see that a prankster starts off legit and then they get caught up with the views and start faking their shit?
Often. Usually not when they're big, though. When all the people that I met that are legit guys, they're on a good track. You know, it's like they see the vision. They're not caring about the views or anything. Like for me, I didn't care. When I got like 10,000 views, I was like, 10,000 people seen that. It was the same type of feeling when I got 1 million or 10 million. That's the same with these up-and-coming guys I meet. I try to tell them, have a vision. Okay, you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to get a lot of views. Have a vision. A lot of these guys that go fake, they start out real and they go fake. Usually they were in it for the wrong intentions to begin with. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's
I got to
just
hear
my
your
opinion.
I got to hear your Mount Rushmore of pranksters.
Ooh.
You don't have to put yourself on it, but I'd love to know your top 4.
How pretentious would that be? I would say Tom Green.
Okay.
He was the real innovator, no matter what anybody says. I would have to put... This is going to be a shocking one, but Daniel Tosh, he used to do pranks.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He used to do pranks, and they were pretty good.
Okay.
And another shock, Jimmy Kimmel.
He did pranks?
He did pranks.
No way.
He did pranks. And let me tell you, Jimmy Kimmel, you watch him today and you're like, how is this guy even remotely funny? But you watch his old stuff, which is impossible to find on YouTube because Disney's probably pulling it. You know, it's some inappropriate stuff. Like he asked a girl to reach down in his pants.
No way.
Swear. He wore
Wow.
blackface.
What? I gotta find this somewhere.
Look it up. He wore blackface. And it's very shocking because you look at him today and it's like, he's a part of that cancel
Oh,
culture
yeah.
crowd.
He's
It's like,
great.
but dude, 15 years ago, you used to be the innovator of pranks. What happened there? So Mount Rushmore, throw the Impractical Jokers in as one, and there you
Okay.
got it.
So no Nelk Boys, no Vitali?
You know, I really do like the Nelk Boys a lot, but I wouldn't say they're great pranksters because a prank is a very well thought out idea. They were more great at trolling.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, they had some bangers, but they were really good at trolling. So Mount Rushmore of trolling, put them all on there, but not of pranking. Pranking is like a practical joke,
Got
in
it.
my opinion.
Okay, yeah, Kyle was a master troll.
Yes.
He could keep a straight face in any situation.
Dude, some of their early stuff was great.
Oh, yeah, the fake employee pranks.
Amazing.
Hood
They
classic.
invented that no matter what anybody says. I did get a little frustrated with them because in 2020, I never watched YouTube. So I hadn't heard of them yet. They were always telling me, like in the comments, you got to audition for Nelk. You got to audition. I'm like, who are these guys? Like, I don't know them. But then that was like insulting. It's like, wait, you don't know the Nelk Boys? That's like sacred. Who are you? You know, so.
Oh, so you had some beef with them back in the day?
No, it was one-sided beef because then about 2 years later, Salim copied one of my videos and I went to go light him up.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you son of a bitch. But then he really did credit me above and beyond. And they're cool. Jesse, great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah, Jesse's solid.
Kyle, great businessman. I like him.
Steve's a sweetheart.
Can't say anything bad about him.
Yeah, Steve's awesome. Yeah, Salim, I feel like he blew up from the ear pranks, right? Saying
Oh,
sexual
yeah.
stuff in people's
Oh,
ears.
yeah. There is something that would borderline on harassment, you know? But I think it's anything like a friend of mine did a feather prank where he would like tickle them on the
Yeah.
back. And they go like that. And apparently where he's from, because he physically touched them, he got sued and like lost $10,000 or something. He had to settle for $10,000.
What state was that?
California.
I was just going to say, it sounds like some Cali stuff going
He
on
is
there.
a San Diego guy.
Yeah, that's some stuff Cali would do for sure. Wow.
Because you would think there's no way you could get sued for this stuff, but there's a way.
Yeah, that's
There's a way.
nuts. You don't do any physical touch on your pranks, right? Like you
Never
don't
have.
even touch anyone.
Nah, never have.
Yeah, I feel like that's where it gets tricky, right?
Apparently, like, especially in the state of California, like something, I mean, a feather touching you? Come on.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like, you could get sued for a feather touching you. No way. Like, I wouldn't move there.
Did you watch the Vitali OG pranks?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't think I've seen a single one, but I know he was
Shout out to today's sponsor, Quince. As the weather cools, I'm swapping in the pieces that actually gets the job done, that are warm, durable, and built to last. Quince delivers every time with wardrobe staples that'll carry you through the season. They have fall staples that you'll actually want to wear, like the 100% Mongolian cashmere for just $60. They also got classic fit denim and real leather and wool outerwear that looks sharp and holds up. By partnering directly with ethical factories and top artisans, Quince cuts out the middleman to deliver premium quality at half the cost of similar brands. They've really become a go-to across the board. You guys know how I love linen and how I've talked about it on previous episodes. I picked up some linen pants and they feel incredible. The quality is definitely noticeable compared to other brands. Layer up this fall with pieces that feel as good as they look. Go to quince.com/DSH for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. They're also available in Canada too.
Was a fake prankster though, right?
He got exposed. Him and Foodsie got exposed for faking pranks.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of fake pranksters, so he got what he deserved in the end. You know, it's a sin to fake pranks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So him getting sued is karma.
Well, he got more than sued. That guy's.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry. Him getting put in a Filipino jail is karma. A Filipino jail. They're not the best jails, so I've heard.
No, man. But the live streaming culture, these kids are just doing crazy stuff these days. Like Jack Doherty.
Oh, boy.
He's not even a prankster, right? He's kind of
that piece of shit. Listen, I don't like him. Obviously, I know a lot of people that do collaborate with him, but I would never do it. And it really is a flaunting of his wealth that is getting these views. Now, I can respect his hustle to a point, but you're just flaunting money. Like, what's so cool about this? There's no pranks. He does troll a little bit, but all he does is go and try to incite some sort of reaction out of people. That's not cool, man.
Would you box him?
No, I wouldn't box him.
You wouldn't even give him that?
No, not because I'm scared, Jack, but I really don't think that it's something I would want to get into.
Boxing in general or just boxing with him?
Boxing with him. That gives him too much content.
Okay.
Off of me.
Who else is in your weight class? Maybe Neon?
Nah.
You think he's kind of same level as him?
Neon, the problem with Neon is he was a little bit fabricated. So in the beginning, he was being pushed out hella by the top people. And I'm not going to say who because I like some of these people, but FaZe Banks, Aiden Ross. I'm not going to say who. I just said who. But basically, they were pumping him up. And I was offered that same sort of deal by FaZe Banks back in the day. Didn't take it. He took it, and yeah, that's, I don't know what the catch is to that deal. It seems like he's got it good down, but there's got to be a catch.
I just got offered a streaming deal, and part of me wants to take it, just being honest, because the money's decent, but also, like, it's going to change my lifestyle. If I'm, like, filming everything I'm doing.
What's the joy in life anymore?
Yeah.
It's like you're going out there to get a clip. You're live streaming. That totally rips you of life, in my opinion.
No, it does, because then all my interactions when I'm talking to people at events is going to be like, oh, I need a clip.
Exactly, and the power slap thing we met at, how many people were just walking around with a camera?
Oh, a lot. Actually, they banned that now at the last one.
Oh, thank God. Maybe I'll come back to them then.
Yeah, because I tried bringing I brought a photographer. They wouldn't let in any cameras anymore.
How do I talk to you and have a real conversation when I know there's a live stream right there? It's like, there's some things I want to say to this guy, and it's like, I got to say it right there. Yeah.
I had someone come on the pod, and he was live streaming it while we were filming. I'm like, bro.
Okay, that totally dilutes your product because you want to post this, but it's already available right there. Yeah. That's terrible.
It's already available. People are clipping it up live now because it's all about the clips these days.
Clips are everything.
Yeah.
There's no rush to even make a long-form content video anymore.
It doesn't get the same views.
Doesn't get the same views.
I'm sure people are clipping up your pranks and posting them on their pages.
Dude.
What do you think about that?
Well, it's a double-edged sword because, for one, you're getting free publicity.
Right.
Which is a good thing, right? But on the other hand, like, I'll give you an example of when it could turn the other way. There was a page that got, I think it was 250K followers on TikTok or something. Mm-hmm. Videos were going off. This guy decides to sell merch of me.
Whoa.
As if he was me, because people started to believe it was like my alt account. And he started selling merch. I'm like, I didn't approve this. Like, what's next?
Yeah, that's messed up.
He could launch a coin, and it goes back
Easily.
on me. So, yeah, it could go both ways. It really could.
I use Clippers, but very like specifically, so they have to link back to my page. If they post a clip, they got to put me in the description or something.
I mean, that's the way it should be, let's be honest.
Yeah, but I pay them, so they got to do some stuff, in exchange for it.
I mean, think about this. Like, before the internet, television, advertising was ridiculous to get your face out there.
Yeah.
Today, you can pay some dude $500 a month, and you might get millions, 20, 30 million views off that. That's pretty good return.
These days, you can artificially create a celebrity, 100%.
Wait, what do you mean?
Just because, like, I know how the clipping game works. You pay them based off how many views they get. So if I had $100,000 a month, I could probably create a celebrity within a month or two.
That's hilarious.
I know how much Neon spends on clipping. There's a reason you scroll on your feed and see him every 5 videos.
I mean, that's what set him off.
Yeah.
That's what set a lot of these guys off that are now big, so to speak. But are they big? Is there a little bit of artificial, farming to that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
well,
there
that's
is,
getting exposed right now with the live streamers.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Kick was exposed heavily for faking streams.
Yep.
And good guy, but the guy that was trying to get me over to Kick, he basically flat out said, like, hey, man, if you start posting on Kick, we got you. And I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, you'll immediately get viewers. I said, well, how? We got you, he says. That was the word. We got you. To me, he didn't flat out say it, but it sounds like you're saying that you're going to fake my views, which is ridiculous. Yeah. Like, that's the pitch?
Yeah.
You want me to come to your platform? You're telling me you're going to bot my views? Are you kidding me?
Nuts.
Dude, I'm going to go off on a lot of these guys.
Well, respect to you, because you've been offered not only deals like this, but like Biden.
Oh, boy.
Biden invited you to the White House.
Yes, 2021, the Biden administration offered me to come to the White House for $5,000. Now imagine $5,000 to split up my whole audience. Does that sound like a good deal?
Hell no.
Hell no. So I laughed at it, as like, what? And it was all just to come and like post a TikTok video. My TikTok videos aren't like that. They're about pranking people.
Yeah.
So are they even looking at the people they're vetting?
Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
They just saw your follower count and your view count, I bet.
It's exactly. It had to be that.
Yeah.
It had to be. Now, get this. Oliver Tree, that piece of shit. You know Oliver Tree?
I know him, yeah.
He took the deal.
For $5K?
I don't know if it was for $5K. I don't know if they offered the same
Either
price.
way, it's not worth it. Even if it was $50K, it wouldn't be worth it.
This guy tried to delete it, but I seen it, and it's out there on the internet somewhere. He's at the White House dancing in front of a portrait of the then President Biden and Kamala. And he's like doing a dance. Like, dude, why did you take that deal? Why?
Yeah. And Kamala invited you to promote her last campaign too, right?
Here they came again. They came a knocking again. You'd think that they would have stopped right there, right? They came knocking again. In 2024, it's now Harris running. Mm-hmm. They sent an email offering me a generous $20K, let's be honest.
Not bad.
To essentially put out this, it wasn't them. It was a super PAC backed by the Harris campaign.
That's how they have to do it legally.
That's how okay, that makes too much sense. Yes. So they were offering me the $20K to basically throw out on all my platforms that Harris is for this, she's for that. How do you know I'm for any of that stuff? You don't know. Nobody knows yet, I obviously shot that down. You know what? I'm gonna blow the lid off this thing right now. Let me say something about Biden. Okay? Should I blow the lid off this shit?
I gotta hear this.
You look at Trump's kids. They're all so respectful, so well put together. Just the most honest people, okay? But then you look at people like Obama's kids, Biden's kids. I don't need to spend any time on Hunter Biden. Yeah. We all know he snorted crack off that carpet at a Motel 6. We've all heard that story. But with Obama, his kids, as I heard, allegedly, sneak out past the Secret Service and go to parties at trap houses.
What?
Yes.
That's nuts. I didn't know that.
I can get somebody credible to back this claim up.
I got to look into that.
Yeah, this is some real stuff.
Wow. How many kids does he have?
I don't know. I think, doesn't he have 3 daughters?
I don't know. I feel like they don't talk about them that much, to be honest.
Exactly. Like, maybe they knew they were going to come for the family name. I don't know. Yeah. But it's just, like I said, Joe Biden's kids. Kamala doesn't have kids, does she?
I don't think she does. I know she's married, but I don't know if she has kids.
If she doesn't have kids, that should be a red flag for your leader. You need to show that you essentially can raise kids. how are we going to expect that you're able to run the country if you haven't raised kids? That's a big red flag for me.
Dude, that's a pretty valid point. I judge people when I meet people, like, for example, and they have kids, I judge how they are based off their kids.
Kids, married, it's like you were able to sustain that family. So maybe you're able to sustain the country. If you don't have any of those two things, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would vote for you.
Yeah. I've actually never voted. Have you?
I voted.
You seem a little regretful about it, the way you answered it.
I voted. Maybe once or twice.
Oh, twice. Wow. How
Maybe
old are
once.
you? Look young.
I'm 23.
Okay, so
I voted once, but listen, guys, I'm not going to go there. But you guys can put it together.
Yeah, I think people can. Well, respect for staying mostly out of politics. That's a smart business move.
Yeah, I'm supposed to entertain my audience, and some of them aren't going to share the same views as me, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And I welcome that. I don't necessarily call for the support of people that are trying to assassinate people or stuff like that. Like Tyler Robinson, if I seen foul back, like he calls me, I might block him.
I don't even think. Does he have an Instagram?
I don't know, man. This is just so hypothetical.
Yeah. Well, the way I combat it is I have on both sides.
Yeah.
You know, even though I lean to the right.
Yeah, no, I've watched a lot of your stuff. I like seeing both sides of the argument. That's the thing. People, even on the right, sometimes they don't even want to hear another side of the argument.
Yeah.
I want to see it all. Give me everything, you know?
I want to know what I'm dealing with because then I could come in prepared.
Exactly.
If I know their perspective on things.
Because, I mean, all of us are born, and I feel like a lot of us, not me specifically, but we're growing up a little liberal because obviously we're kids.
Yeah.
It's like if you only listen to that for the rest of your life, you're probably going to stay liberal for the rest of your life.
100%. Yeah, growing up in Jersey, I was liberal until I got out here, honestly.
Yeah, it's just a change of, environment. You see that the world isn't exactly what all these people make it out to be.
Yeah.
Your friends I'm using air quotes. Your friends might not really be out for your best interest, stuff like that.
Friends in our space is a tough thing to navigate.
I don't think I have any friends in this space.
I don't think I do. Acquaintances,
exactly.
collaborators.
There are some decent people, but they're all businessmen at the end of the day. That is business, though, right? Like, I don't think you're supposed to have many friends in business, you know?
You're not, I believe at least you're not supposed to mix the two for the most part.
No,
it's just never ended well for me.
It's like mixing somebody you love with your business. It ends terribly.
Yeah, it's really tough to balance, but to each their own. You going to film any videos out here in Vegas? You got some ideas out here?
I plan on it, but I'm going to go over to the, more rural areas.
Yeah. I'm sure you could get some good reactions downtown.
Yeah, I seen you at Chum Lee on the podcast.
Yeah.
Love him.
He's great.
Filmed a couple times.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you film with him?
Well, obviously, pawn shops kind of became my trademark a little bit, too, on social media. So everybody wanted us to work together, and we filmed a mystery box video, I believe. We filmed, I think, a total of 3 times.
Nice. Yeah, he's slinging those Labubus right now.
I knew it would come up. How come everywhere I go, I can't stop hearing about these damn Labubus.
Your friend walked in with one, you know?
Oh, yeah, my assistant.
On the backpack.
I'm tired of this shit, bro. Everywhere I go, you hear about Labubus. They're for sale. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I went through a little phase, but I'm done.
Wait, you went through a phase
for my wife. For my wife,
okay.
I bought them for her. I waited in a line outside for her.
Such important context that it was for your wife.
Yeah, I'm not gay, guys. That'd be kind of gay, I think, if I collected them.
To each his own.
To each their own, but they're kind of girly, for being honest.
I don't even know what the hell they are to this day. I'm like, is this like a copy of a gremlin? It's the same sort of concept.
Yeah. Your Build-A-Bear pranks, speaking of Labubus, those are kind of similar, right?
Yes, they're very similar. Essentially, I go into Build-A-Bears, and a specialized message is offered now at Build-A-Bear.
Yep.
You could say, I love you, honey, when you squeeze the bear. I say more controversial stuff, I just say bad stuff.
You had one pop off. I'm trying to remember what you said on it.
Oh, boy.
It was like, I'm going to spank you or something when I get home, something like that.
I've done a few of those. I'm trying to think of my best one. I for whatever reason, I like being themed with it. So Halloween was recently, so I said, hey, baby, I'm sorry about the text between me and your sisters, but when I said I was going to take her to Bone Town, I meant a haunted house. So I like to theme it a little bit,
That's funny.
So it's a Halloween theme.
That's funny.
That's an original joke.
Yeah.
Not like these other guys. But yeah, that prank's been copied a million times from me. I was the first to do it. The funniest thing is I've been into so many Build-A-Bears. I'm like, what do these people think? Because, we were just talking about this recently. If you're at a Build-A-Bear, a man my age, in my 20s, you might be a pedophile if you don't have kids with you or a girl around.
It is sus, right?
Very sus.
Yeah, it is very sus. Are you banned from all of them now?
No, shockingly, they've been very nice to me.
Really?
GameStop has banned me for a couple months.
Is that a federal ban or just a specific GameStop store?
It's so murky.
Okay.
It's so murky. Like with GameStop, I was banned from all stores. Okay, but then some stores welcome me back. I think what it is each district is owned by they might be franchised out or something like that.
Private owners.
So it's murky.
What'd you do there? Was that the one where you printed stuff on the video game covers?
I've done that.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I'll just mash together some messed up game systems and call it a PS7. And somehow that's enough to warrant a ban federally. It just seems a little ridiculous. But.
Yeah, some stores are more chill than others, I'd imagine. Walmart and Target, I heard they don't mess around.
I've been arrested at Walmart, but it was a cop's fault.
Really?
The cop was the one that kind of stepped out of line and threw the cuffs on me, just to be cool.
Trespassing charge?
Trespassing charge, disturbing the peace. I told the story recently, but when I got to jail, they were laughing. They were fans.
Oh, yeah?
The cop that arrested me wasn't the one that took me to jail. And when I'm in jail, I'm trying to get my mug shot, and he had a Canon T3, I think, which I had at one point. And the shutter speed was so off, he had to take it like 3 times. I said, dude, just go into settings, scroll that little thing over, and he's like, come back here, come back. I literally go behind the counter to take my own mug shot. No joke, bro.
You got to sell that on a shirt.
I know. It had to be the first time it's ever been done.
I was trying to find my mugshot. I couldn't find it.
You were arrested?
I was arrested.
For?
Trespassing. High school prom weekend.
Go into this one. I bet you told it before, but I got to hear it.
I actually haven't. Have you heard of do you do prom weekend where you came from? High school?
Yeah, there's a prom weekend.
Okay, so yeah, in Jersey we would go down to the shore, just drink and do dumb stuff. But I got hit with trespassing because I was cutting through it's not even that crazy of a story. I was cutting through a backyard to get to the party.
That is really
crazy.
And
the cop was like, Yao Ming's trespassing.
Oh, my God.
And then I guess this is where I messed up.
Wait, did he actually quote for quote say that?
He said Yao Ming,
Oh, my
God. Looking back at it, I probably could have sued for like something.
Could have.
And then I sped walked away, so that's probably where I messed up. Went to my friend's house. Someone snitched on me that I was there. They came and arrested me.
Man, I would have ran.
And the guy in the car, on the way to the station, was like, "I'm so excited! This is my first arrest."
Oh my God! See, that's the problem. They're getting promoted to make these arrests, and it could be at the fault of somebody's life. You got to think about it. Like some of these are just not that serious.
Dude, I was cutting through a backyard.
Yeah, just put a little scare in the kid and let them go about their business.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of police stations where I'm from, Michigan, that's where I was born. Officers would tell me around Christmas time they would get pushed so hard to get extra tickets out there. So there's times where it's like it's essential for their job.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, I always heard of those speeding ticket quotas or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not cool.
Exactly what it is.
If you're having to hit a minimum, you're just gonna be looking out for that nonstop.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And like I said, Christmas time, I'm always going 55 if I'm in Michigan.
How many times have you been arrested?
I've been arrested twice for doing the pranks.
Okay.
It's the first one wasn't the craziest story, but the second one was you go to Walmart, right?
Yeah.
You know how they force you to check your receipt now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd print out a fake receipt, or sometimes I'd just write on it with a pen.
That's funny.
Legally, they can't hold you. That's the law, okay? And also, you're not officially declared a thief until you walk out of the premises.
Okay.
So I would just take it right to it. I give them the receipt. I'm like, see ya, and I would take off, and sometimes they just chase me, try to tackle me and shit like that. And
wow.
The police officer got real physical with me. He grabbed me by my neck, started pulling me around.
Jeez.
I bought the TV, by the way.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I would buy it in the back, the electronics section. Come up, have one receipt in one pocket, fake receipt in the other. And I would usually do a Tennessee switch where I would switch them. When the manager would come and I'd gaslight everybody. I'd say, guys, here's the receipt. It was right the whole time. What are you guys talking about?
That's funny.
But the cop, he knew the game. Maybe somebody snitched on me that it was a prank. And he grabbed my camera and started pulling. weaving me around. It was crazy shit.
Did you hit him with a legal case or no?
Yes, we tried. They extended it so long, hoping I would cave. So you know how they can do court cases on Zoom calls now?
Yeah.
They knew that I was from way out of state, and they kept forcing me to come in person. And just dragging it. Plead guilty, bitch. Plead guilty, bitch. You know, dragging it to death. Apparently that police station has all kinds of controversies. Like that exact officer shot and killed a dog. He jumped in somebody's yard.
It's messed up.
Chasing after a guy, supposedly. They were at the wrong house. Shot the dog.
Oh, my God.
All real stuff.
That's messed up, dude.
I thought it was.
Yeah, if you're a police officer, you should be able to control your emotions better than the average person. That should be a test.
And I heard it was literally a baby Rottweiler.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't
even
even
worse.
full grown. I know they get big when they're babies, guys, but come on. You should be able to tell, do I have to shoot this dog? You know, like if it's running at you, let's say it was a bad situation. I just don't see why you had to shoot the dog.
I can't see myself ever being in that situation of shooting a dog.
Did you know that there's a social media creator, couple million on YouTube, pretty famous, moderately, who enjoys killing cats?
What?
Yes.
No fucking way.
Some people know who I'm talking about when I tell this story. He abducted his neighbor's cat twice because the first one went missing, they got another one, and he skinned it and actually hung it up in his house.
What?
Yes.
And he's a famous creator?
Yes.
How did he not get in trouble for that?
I don't know. He was never caught. This is all. I got this information from his former assistant, but his former assistant quit. He knew he was a psychopath, and he's been snitching everywhere. So I don't know if it's super public information, but I'll leave him nameless right now. But
we'll let the comments decide who that is.
I think that 2 and 2 can be put together in the comments.
What does this guy have against cats, man?
I don't know. And, well, how about I give a little hint?
Okay.
He's in the prank community, and he's over 30.
Wow. I got a couple guesses. We'll talk off camera about it.
Yes, I will tell you off camera.
Okay. That is crazy. Did you see the Hassan Abi dog thing?
No.
You didn't see this?
No, what happened?
Hassan had his dog wearing an e-collar.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't see this. And now he's getting accused of like dog abuse. Basically.
Okay, wait, I did see this one.
Yeah.
See, that's another problem. The PETA people are bullshit because they're not really helping shit. Okay, so for instance, I took my dog into Walmart. Okay, and I said it was an emotional support animal. She's trained. She's a good dog. But in the comments, they're like, that is basically a disrespect to not only people that are actually disabled, but disabled emotional support animals. It's a disrespect to them. What?
You could buy that collar online on Amazon
for like $10.
Yeah, I used to buy those.
So they told me that it was a disrespect to all real legal people. That first off, you don't know for sure if it's not. So technically, you're accusing me of something you don't know. Maybe it is an emotional support animal. They said that I was a piece of shit. Death threats were sent my way. This is from PETA.
Wow.
Yeah.
PETA emailed you?
No, but there was one girl that worked for PETA, and PETA fouled her, and she literally said that she wanted me to die.
Just for having an ESA dog vest?
Yeah.
That is crazy. Nuts, man.
Yeah, similar to that situation. It's like, guys, you're taking this too far. We love dogs. Me and you, dude, we love dogs. But do you?
I love 2 dogs. Yeah, I love dogs.
I was hoping you'd be like, yeah, I love it. But it's like, I had to ask. So wait, for sure, you do love dogs, right? But we love them. And it's like, can that be enough? Or do they need like some sort of humanistic type of rights? Yeah. I'm sorry, but I don't think dogs need human rights. They're in their own beautiful world, beautiful class of their own.
A lot of that ESA thing is a scam, too, because you got to pay a doctor hundreds to get that title.
Yeah. Who's pocketing that money? Where does it go?
Yeah.
Think about all the people that really need these dogs, man. Like for emotional support. Some people have, what is that, narcolepsy, something like that, where they fall asleep.
The seizures, yeah.
Come on, man. Like, who's pocketing all this money?
Yeah, it's wild. Have you seen the ESA horses people try to bring on planes?
No.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not true.
It's true.
I mean, he brought... Okay. Are you telling me that somebody literally brought a horse on a plane?
Yes. There's been horses. There's been goats. There's been birds.
I'm going to have to bring my bird now. I have a macaw.
That'd be a good prank.
Yes.
You should try that.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
You might get arrested at TSA, but...
Digital social hour. You just gave me a great idea.
Is your bird pretty loud?
Oh, yeah. Well, if he's scared, he'll start screaming.
Okay.
But he's trained well for the public.
Okay. I saw some guy walking the streets out here with a parrot speaking perfect English. It like blew my mind.
Yeah,
some of these birds are smart.
You should check out my videos.
Yeah?
I do pranks where he talks shit to people.
No way.
Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
Walk by somebody in Walmart and he'll say some shit to him.
That's dope.
Like, it wasn't me, it was the bird, you know.
How many videos have been taken down? Like,
oh boy.
A lot or just a few?
You know, there was an era of TikTok. I call it the Holocaust of TikTok, where basically they were taking down every one of my videos, no matter how clean it was. So I found myself starting to shift my content to fit their guidelines. And I said, I can't do this. I literally stopped posting for like 2 months.
Damn.
They got their shit together. And thankfully, it's good now. Like, there's no Holocaust on TikTok. There was also an Instagram Holocaust. Do you remember that one?
When was that one?
That was easily 2020 election. Oh,
okay.
boy.
That was right before I started the pod, so I didn't
Dude,
experience that one.
You wouldn't have lasted on Instagram,
Yeah.
if you started in 2020. Anything sort of conspiracy, taken down for
Jeez.
misinformation.
That's nuts.
There was a whole scandal that they would hire people to independently take these videos down.
Oh, I heard of this.
Yes, and the big issue with that was they were all liberals that they were hiring.
Right. That was the vaccine stuff, right?
They weren't balancing it. Like, come on, let's balance this shit. you know?
Yeah. I feel like most platforms are a lot better, right?
Dude, yes. Right now, free speech on major platforms is insane. It's at an all-time high. It's at its best. You can basically say anything you want on a lot of these platforms.
Yeah, absolutely. So out of all the platforms right now, where are you getting the most views?
You know, obviously TikTok and Instagram, by cheating the algorithm, you can really get a lot of views. You know, by posting a lot. You know, I got a lot of old clips I repost.
Trial reels.
Trials
Trials are nuts.
Dude, I post like 10, 20 of those a day sometimes.
Same.
And it's like, I can repost the same one a day later. And it gets 1 million views. The one the day before got 500K. It makes no sense.
Doesn't.
Right now, it's a cheat code. Will it last forever? I'm not sure.
No, it won't. I've already noticed it's going down a little bit.
Instagram is notorious for giving us, the creators, something to play with, then taking it right away. Just like the bonus thing. They give it at you sometimes, and they pull it away.
I got so hyped for that, because I would have printed if they kept that.
Exactly. They get your hopes up, and things last 2-3 months on Instagram, and then they're done.
Yeah. I mean, I get over 100 mil a month on IG, and I get literally 2 cents or something. It's something ridiculously low.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
I mean, I was just saying about how I had 1 million followers on TikTok, and I was making $0. Like, if you can't figure out as a creator how to somehow bring your fans into it to support you, either with merch or some sort of business venture, you're screwed.
You can't rely on views anymore.
No way.
Nope.
YouTube, maybe, but even I find myself not being able to rely on YouTube. The AdSense on YouTube is so wishy-washy. Sometimes my RPM will be decent, and then the next month it shoots all the way down.
Yep.
It didn't used to fluctuate like that.
No, it's nuts now. Like Q4 is pretty good, but even still with YouTube, it's like nothing crazy.
Yeah, you can't, like you said, you cannot rely on views anymore as a creator.
Yeah.
You got to find some way to essentially bring your audience into supporting you.
Absolutely. Well, man, this was awesome. Anything else? What's next for you?
There's one thing I want to say. There's one person I want to out on this.
Okay.
In 2022 or 2021, I was vaguely vetted to go to an island. Okay, it was what island was it? I should make sure I got this right. What island was his island on? The name of it? Yeah. Well. Yeah.
We could cut this out.
Yeah. Let me know. I want to make sure I got some of this shit right.
Was it an email? Was it a text? How was the setup?
A friend that was going. Let me get this, and then I'll lay the story out way better. It's a popular one. Bergerton? In where? Dominican Republic. Okay. Let me tell you this crazy story. So around 2021-ish, I was vetted to possibly go with a couple other guys to a very popular celebrity's house in the Dominican Republic. Man, I shouldn't say it because he's going to sue me. But I'm going to say it. How about this? If you guess it, I'll accept it.
Dominican Republic. So they have to speak Spanish then, huh?
Well, let me put this out there. He's the star of a movie series that is literally on number 11.
Number 11. Number 11 like all time?
No, like number 11. There's 11 movies.
Oh, 11 movies. Holy crap! What? Oh, Fast and Furious.
You said it. Who's in that? I don't know.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel? You said that. You said it.
Yeah.
And it's right. But listen, I didn't, allegedly, right? But it happened to me. So basically, I was invited to go to this thing. And he somehow made a song. Like, when did this guy get into music? And he wanted to promote it on TikTok. So he's like, hey, let's bring a bunch of TikTok boys to this thing and have them do a little TikTok dance. And I'm like, well, that's not my type of content. Again, he must have looked once at my page and said, oh, this guy. Like, I don't do TikTok dances. Yeah. What the hell? I didn't end up going. There was a passport issue. It just didn't happen. And I was always a little bit upset, jealous, whatever you want to say, because I love this guy. Like, I love the movies. I'm a big fan. Years go by, and I start to hear he's a little strange. He'll bring out some people from the States down there. And I think Josh Richards, Blake Gray, Noah Beck, they all went. And they're surprisingly silent about what happened. But the man is a little gay, Vin Diesel.
Wow.
The man is a little gay. There's proof everywhere.
Isn't Noah gay now, too?
I don't know.
Allegedly?
Allegedly. You know, these are people I don't really know too well, but I don't know. Vin Diesel is gay. If you look up, like, him dancing. Have you ever seen him dancing to Drunken Love? Oh, I got to show you that video after this.
Well, I feel like dancing, even if you're a guy, is a little, depending on how you're doing it.
If you see this one, and then about a year after this thing kind of blew over, I found a video. It's hard to find, but if you search up Vin Diesel, Josh Richards, somebody had to have posted it out there. And they're, like, doing some weird shirtless dance together. Like, the boys are dancing, and he comes in shirtless. It is weird.
That's weird.
I don't care what anybody says. He also allegedly has a wife, but he yet has like 10 girlfriends. Anytime a man has like 10 women around him, usually they're trying to show like, hey, look at me. I'm so straight, guys.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel, or allegedly,
yeah.
Vin Diesel is not only gay, but also invites almost underage boys to his island because I think one of those boys was 17.
Jeez. This is like, what's that gay guy? Jeffrey? No, not. Forget that gay guy's name that was messing around with slightly underage. James Charles, allegedly.
Actually, not even allegedly. He was texting underage boys.
He got caught for that, yeah.
I know two guys. That just matter of fact were like, yeah, he was texting me. I was 16.
No way.
Yes, and one of them went viral. Like, Keepstar interviewed him. His name's Jake Cherry. He tried to pull that shit on him. Bo Loudon. Did you know about that?
He hit up Bo Loudon?
Bo Loudon met him at an F1 race, I think.
Yeah.
And this guy immediately says to Bo Loudon, how old are you? He said 17. He's like, you got to snap.
No way.
Now, Bo Loudon is as straight as it gets. So he turned it down. But I'm saying, if you're saying immediately,
that's like a turn on for him.
He runs into this guy, immediately says, yo, like, grab me that snap. That's
17, perfect.
He's 100% a pedophile.
That's nuts.
No allegedly about that. I dare you to send me a cease and desist. James Charles, I dare you. Because he'd have to prove he's wrong.
Yeah.
He'd have to prove that claim is wrong. And it's right. And we could prove it.
Yeah, good luck proving that one, buddy. Well, Brenden.
Now, one more thing.
Yeah.
I almost got raped by a Hollywood producer.
What?
You want to hear that story?
Was this in Cali?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Cali.
You want to hear that story?
Yeah. We'll end off with that one.
All right. A movie producer invited me, and at the time I was rolling with a friend of mine. His name was NASCAR, and he was a friend / bodyguard. Like, he ended up being a bodyguard, especially this night. And we were invited to this restaurant, and it was closed, but he still had access to the restaurant. This is the second time that's happened. Like, these producers will invite you for dinner, or actually it's happened more than 2 times to me where they'll be like, come to dinner, it's closed. Strange, right?
Yeah.
I get in there, I don't drink, okay? I might take a drink of alcohol, like if it's forced, but I don't drink. And he's like, grab a drink. I'm like, nah, I'm okay. He pressured me so much, I'm like, fuck it, all right. I grab a drink, and he's like, I want you to meet 2 businessmen. These are my friends, they're super cool. The one guy had some big house in the hills, and he kept saying, hey, man, you wanna come to my house and see my room? And I look at him like, what? But then he retracted it real quick. He's like, dude, the room's 10,000 square feet. So do you see what they're doing? They would throw gay stuff at the wall, see if it sticks. And when I would look at them weird, they'd pull it back real quick. So guess what their plan B was? Because clearly this producer was trying to set me up with these guys.
Yeah.
This producer kept coming up to me in my ear. He's like, dude, I have an interview tomorrow with Chris Hemsworth. this new movie he's in. I can get you a role in this thing. Just come party with us tonight. I can get you a role in this thing. And, it's almost, looking back, obviously, it was like, you got to get raped by us. But I'm drinking a little bit, and I felt a little strange. I was drugged. 100% I was drugged. I took 2 sips of alcohol, and I'm almost passing out.
Jeez.
You tell me what happened. So guess what happened? My friend, great guy, NASCAR, he pulled me out of the thing. He told me, I remember snippets of the whole thing, but he told me, dude, they were trying to pull you in their limo. Like,
Holy
you were
crap.
out of it. You were completely out of it.
You got roofied.
Is that the drug?
Yeah.
I got roofied.
Jeez.
He pulled me out. He said, I'm not going to let nothing happen to you, Brenden. So I will always be thankful for him. But basically, the deal on the table was, you want a part in this movie, you got to get raped by maybe all 3 of us. I don't know how the deal was when it got into the bedroom.
They wanted some blackmail on you.
You said it.
That's how they do it.
I mean, and you hear stories of this, but when it happens to you personally, that's the big bombshell of the story. The restaurant was in on it.
No way.
Because it was closed. And he hands me my drink like this, and I grab it. I know there was no time for him to drug it. The restaurant was in on it, and I will tell you the name of the restaurant right after this.
Dude.
It was in West Hollywood. All these people, they always want to meet at a restaurant in West Hollywood. Always.
Yeah, I'm sure they know the owners, and they prearranged it, right?
Had to have.
That is crazy.
Scary stuff, right?
Yeah. If you're an up-and-coming actor, guys, be careful. Jeez.
Be careful out there, guys.
Thank God your friend was there.
Dude, he saved my life that day.
Yeah, you would have been screwed. Well,
Sean, it was a pleasure.
Pleasure, brother. Let's go. All right, peace, guys.
I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the show a lot with the algorithm. Thank you.